Hey everyone, my name is Kumar Anirudh and welcome to this week's PyCon India weekly call, volunteers call. This call is under COC, which is mentioned on the website. Be respectful to each other. Share the link of the sheet, just add your name on the attendees list, and hopefully you have updated the things on the docs respective under respective work groups. Akash, you have to add it under comms.
I'm doing that.
Okay. Okay, so since we are less of us, we can just go one by one from over us only. Dr. Murli, do you have anything to share from update side or from anything that happened last week? Guess not. Okay, we'll move on. Kalyan, anything you want to share? Akash Neil, Koti is here.
Um, I have one thing to share. We've uh, like, is every member of ours at least posting and resharing the posts that we share? Because, like on Facebook, I see like no one likes it except barring a few people. Twitter, most probably everyone will be doing it. Insta also, but like Facebook is one platform where we get very less. I mean, minimal. It's like 1-2 engagement. Like
Nobody is
at least
also
if
on
our,
Facebook now.
I mean, yeah, but
So yeah, you can
mm,
post about it on the on Zulip and ask whoever is there to do it.
okay, no, because like for example, like today's post which went for keynote speaker, right? So Lorena Mesa is active on Facebook and she liked our post. Now, if you check the link that I had shared right now, and if you see the engagement on the Facebook post, you will understand what I'm trying to say.
No,
At least if on this post she sees that people are not liking, then
I get
it
your
will be
point,
very bad.
but Facebook is also outdated now. Like Koti is also saying, right? Nobody really uses it. I
Yeah.
have stopped using it since like 4 years or something before that. 5, 6 years
Okay,
maybe
fine.
Yeah,
now.
it is
And
Facebook now.
just want to add a point here. So usually, comparatively, if you also look at past years, right, past years statistics as well, the reach or the impressions on Facebook is quite less compared to what we have on Twitter and Instagram, like, because people are not using the Facebook a lot, right? So the reason why the reach is very less, the likes are very less, the impressions are very less.
Yeah.
It's not only for this year. If you also look at past years, also it's the same.
Yes, Koti.
And on Facebook, like we just have 13 likes. Sorry, on Twitter we have 13 likes as of right now.
So that's what. See, what happens is, I tell you,
Sorry, I'm talking about Twitter. I'm talking about Twitter.
yeah. I understand. So, and I just want to talk on that point only. So usually, whenever we post, right, or any announcement or anything, so we usually put it on our group or also in the Bullet channel. So it's up to the individual person whether they want to like it or not. We cannot force someone, right? So it's not only with you. This is something that happened. Even if you also look at that, we always tell everyone to do that. But it's again the individual choice whether they want to do it or not. That's how it happens. Most of the time we tell everyone, but again it's all about the individual call whether they want to do it or not.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So just post it on
And I think you are also
Zulip.
putting it on Zulip, right? Zulip also, right? Once the announcement is out, you are also putting on Zulip, right?
No, Zulip I'm not.
So
Put
you
it
should
on
also
Zulip. Put
try
it.
to put it on Zulip also because we also
In the
have comms,
volunteer
right?
channel.
No, comms channel.
Okay, fine.
You're doing an announcement, no? So it should go in somewhere in on Zulip.
Yeah, there should be a channel of announcements usually, I guess.
On
Yeah, maybe you
WhatsApp
can
it
put it.
on WhatsApp it actually doesn't make sense. So you don't need to put everything on WhatsApp. It's better to do it on Zulip.
Okay.
WhatsApp is for emergency situation only, so we will stop using it that much.
So if you see the announcement channel, right? So if you go to Google, we have an announcement channel 2023. Just now, maybe you should rename it. You can see all the announcements were posted there, like with links. Maybe you can do the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like
Because
2023 one is being continued forward for 2024.
I think we just rename the channels, right? Just rename the yes, that's it. Most of the channels are the same, the ones which were created earlier. The only thing is we just rename. That's it, right, Anirudh? That's what we did, right?
I couldn't really hear anything.
So no, what I'm saying is most of the channels were created the same which was there in the past. The only thing we changed is renaming them, right?
Yeah, yeah, we didn't change anything actually. Everything is from last year's continued.
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
maybe we can also rename the announcement. Instead of 2023, we can just put it as the announcements. And you can share all the announcements in the respective channel.
Okay.
If you also see, there are a lot of drop down as well. For example, you see social media posting, early bird ticket, community partner. I think bunch of topics are there. According to that, I mean, if you are announcing some sort of community partner, you can put it in community partner like that.
All right. I'll take it.
okay. Koti, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that Lorena texted me today, like once the post is out. She told to convey her thanks to whole PyCon India team
Okay,
for inviting her. Yeah, she quoted that. Just wanted to.
nice. Okay, great. Um, yeah, this cool.
Yeah, so one more thing. So she also mentioned that like sometime in August, she will connect with program committee or the like other team members. So just to have a look at her slides. So and yeah, she like her email IDs we have. So she said like if there any communication or something, feel free to drop an email. She said and she shared the emails which we have already. But like sometime in August, she wanted some of her members to review her slides before she actually present. So that she mentioned. These two things she mentioned.
Cool. We need to connect anyway to check on for the tickets and all that things also. So we will connect anyway before that also. But yeah, August also will connect.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah, I conveyed the same to her and.
Cool, cool, cool. And yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
thanks a lot, Koti, for bringing this up.
I
Sure.
don't have access to post in the announcements channel for some reason. Can anyone provide me that access?
Okay, just we can do this async maybe.
Okay.
Let's move on. Who else is there? Akshay has added his updates. Arvind, NP, anything you want to add?
So the thing is like we have to discuss about the teacher, but we can have it on a separate call. I wanted to have the other volunteers as
Do we have a
well.
design ideas?
Yeah, but I wanted to get design ideas from them as well. Like they were doing something right, oversized T-shirts with the print on the back.
Right.
So something like that. It was actually interesting. But yeah, I wanted them to send more designs, and they haven't responded yet. I have DM'd them.
Okay. Can you update the things in the
Yeah,
doc?
I'll go to the sheet and I'll do that. Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
do
Thank you. Okay. Moving on. NP, anything you want to add? I guess not. Okay. We'll move on to open discussion.
Sorry, I was on mute.
Yeah.
So a lot of activities going on with respect to sponsorship and logistics. So we have locked down on one platinum sponsor already. One is in progress, and we're in talks for a couple more. And then gold and silver are also going on for now. In case you like folks in the meeting have contact, do let us know if you want us to reach out to someone that you know or you have any contacts.
Absolutely. Please connect with Navarun if you have, or share the prospectus directly and let them get in touch with the team. Both side works. Both way works. Yes, Dr. Murli.
No, just I put only procedures.
Okay, okay. All right. Okay, then let's move on to open discussions. If all the updates are done, Dr. Murli has public voting injunction. Yeah. You want to take it up?
Uh, some people have raised mails with regard to this public voting, whether it is being considered for selection of talks or not. And we have also discussed in the mentorship call and whether we have to keep it in the junction or we can remove it if we are not using that public voting for selection of talks.
Okay. Last few years, we have not considered public voting as such. But
Yeah,
having said that, we have kept that because it sort of drives a little bit of engagement as a kind of, but it's really useless. There is no merit to that.
yeah.
Anybody has any thoughts or opinions or feedback on this?
We do mention at a few places that the voting is not to be considered. Like, and the feature is kept open. I think there is a feature flag in Junction admin settings where the admin can set the UI to be off.
Okay, so question is like, do we want it to go like, do we want it off or do we want it to be there and just communicate that this is not considered?
Both are orthogonal concerns. I would like those are two different things.
How?
The feature being there or not there, or votes being considered and not considered are two different things.
No, that is the concern. No, so if the feature is there, then people are saying that it is there. Then why are you not considering this? And so
I
the
think we mention in the main CFP page. If not, like we should mention it there.
yeah, so the question, the point that Dr. Murli is raising is, if it is not considered, we should remove it.
The feature should stay in junction, I believe.
Right. So, Dr. Murli, like if you want, maybe you can remove like from the admin side if possible. Otherwise, you will leave
Ah,
it as it is.
okay.
Anybody else has any thoughts or feedback on this? Guess not. Okay. That I think concludes all the open discussions and this meeting as a whole. Anything else that somebody wants to share? Yes, Sakshay.
Hi. So, as a part of mentorship, we had a call last Sunday. There were like few people showed up, and we also had a discussion. Um, Now we are planning to do another session, similar session, probably next Sunday. But before that, we need to decide on the CFP extension, the date extension, and we need to announce that. That is something we need to do before we announce the CAP mentorship call next Sunday.
Very good point. How was the mentorship call? How did it go? Like, did people ask questions and so on? Can you share it?
Yeah. So yeah, there are like 2 to 3 people have joined, and there were few concerns. Like they want to discuss their ideas. Also, one of them also talked about this voting system. They want to they were a bit confused about this voting, public voting that we just talked about. Yeah. And yeah, they like yeah they just wanted to like discuss the ideas. Um, um, know whether it could be we could write a proposal for talk or a workshop for their ideas and all. Okay. And I would like to thank like Dr. Murli and Kalyan for joining the call and answering to the questions. In case if I missed anything, please feel free to share, both of you.
Uh,
So it is great.
yes, Dr. Murli Kalyan, do you have anything to add to that?
I think Koti has raised hand.
Yeah, yeah. So if you have some nothing, then we'll go to Koti.
Okay. No, I think Akshay has pretty much summarized everything. So, yeah, three people were joined. So, we have answered a couple of questions what they asked in
Okay.
terms of writing proposal and everything. Right? Yeah, the voting system is something I also clarified the same thing what we had discussed. That voting is something that we were not considering from past years. But if I remember correctly, the statement was little bit tricky, the way it was written in the page, I guess. I think maybe we should try to rephrase it a little bit so that I think it will have more clarity. Uh, as far as I remember, the voting system is something that will be considered by the review team. I think based on the review the team, right? Review and expert team. So based on their votings, proposals will be considered. Something on those lines it was written. So I think maybe we need to cross check on those points and see if it is similar on those lines so that maybe we can try to rephrase it and put it on the junction. Otherwise, as Nabarun mentioned, maybe we can hide the feature. That's it.
Got it. Thank you. Thank you, Kalyan. Koti?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this question is not about mentorship. Like this is for the CFP team. So other day, like Kalyan, if you remember, we both are having conversation, right? Like we. So is there? Are we planning to keep any limit on like number of proposal per speaker?
No.
So
Yeah.
But only one talk per speaker per
Yeah,
type
that
will be
will
selected.
do. But yeah, but why this point was figured is when I was looking at the proposals, I think
we
some
see
people,
nine
same
proposals
person
from
has
the same
proposing
speaker. Yeah,
8 proposal, 9 proposal like that.
nine proposals. Yeah.
Which is fine. A
So,
lot of speakers submit multiple proposals, and then like
but
that.
usually there, for example, if you look at some conferences, right, they keep it at like minimum 3 or minimum 5 per speaker.
Yeah, I think it is fine. In my opinion, we can see
Yeah,
what
even me,
others
I
think.
did not have any, but I was just thinking whether should we do any sort of. But again, it's see anyway, CFP is already getting in now. I think it doesn't make any sense
No
to discuss
problem.
anything
Like
about
this
this.
can also go on as a guideline for next year, so it's worth a
Yeah, definitely.
discussion.
Maybe for next year, yeah, maybe we can think on this.
Anybody has any thoughts on this?
It's tough to enforce, by the way.
Yeah,
Mini conferences have this as a policy, but you can't really limit people because they can always create a new user account and submit talks.
correct.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
also
that's what
there.
yeah, there are both pros and cons here.
Okay. Any other thoughts on this? Okay. Personally, I think we should keep it open, like let people submit multiple proposals. I think in the past also, some very good speakers also submit multiple proposals, not just the new ones. And the new ones also submit. So some of the speakers they asked me also, can I submit another one? One this guy had submitted with another speaker, and then one he wanted to submit alone. So I was like, yeah, fine, but then only one talk per speaker per type will be selected, right? Like only one talk per speaker or and
Correct.
workshop
Yeah.
separate and so on.
Yeah, that is for sure.
Yeah. So I think we can let people submit. There is no harm in it. Okay. Okay, so let us move on to the. I think Akshay raised CFP extension topic. So we are supposed to extend, but the question is how much should we extend? Any
So
thoughts on that?
usually we do 1 week.
Yeah, 1 week,
If you look from past years, that's what we are trying to do.
right?
But again,
We got
I think,
quite a good number, by the way, already.
yeah, yeah, yes. So I think that's what. So I mean, based on the number that we receive, I think we should make the call. If we already have some decent number, I think 1 week is fair enough to go for extension.
Okay, everyone is okay with 1 week. Yeah, somebody has raised hands.
No, unfortunately.
Akash Nil, go on.
What is the number right now?
197.
Yeah, 240.
So last year's was 200 something, right?
250. Four, I guess.
Two, 230 something, if I remember correctly.
230.
And 40
Before that,
short.
it was.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, overall, I think it was somewhere around 254 or 255. I remember.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So we are 40 to 60 short. Yeah,
yeah,
1 week
within
is
1 week, you
fine.
get the next 40, 50 for sure.
So we can't
No,
really
so
we can't really compare it like that because 226 was last year's, and if you see like from the previous years, actually I'm not seeing the previous years.
No, within extension, you will definitely get at least 30 for sure.
Huh.
no, so a volunteer from Comms Group, Akshit Tyagi, he had interaction with a few people in Delhi circuit. So their thing was that they were waiting for the deadline, kind of. So if we extend it, yeah, by 1 week, we will probably get more.
We are extending anyway. The question is how much should we extend?
Yeah, 1 week is fine. I agree with everyone.
Okay, 1 week. Everyone is saying. Koti is saying 10 days to 2 weeks. Any other thoughts or opinions?
So I think you should also plan parallelly. If you are trying to extend, you should also think on the review perspective, mentorship perspective, planning perspective, everything. Right? Everything is quite in sync with everything. So you should also think on those grounds as well.
Right.
I would
So
say extend until next Sunday, 9th.
Yeah, yeah, 1 week. That's what I mean. 1 week is something fair enough, in my opinion.
hmm. So
So I have a
then
reason to say Sunday is because people, and then ramp up like social media comms. People usually are free on weekends and submit talks.
yeah, Saturday, Sunday, more likely people will submit these things.
Yeah,
Then let's keep it as Sunday at the end of like Sunday midnight, right?
yeah,
We do
11:59.
Yeah,
anywhere.
Yeah,
11:59
We do
IST.
anywhere. No, no, we do anywhere on Earth timing, so it will be like plus 11:30 or something like that.
yes, yes.
Okay.
You just
So
need to set the date, that date, end date. That's it. It will
yeah,
automatically.
cool. So if all is agreed on this, so then now the tasks are basically Dr. Murli, will you be able to extend this on junction?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can change it.
Awesome. Akash Neil, you will need to coordinate with the content team and also prepare comms for this. Maybe in 2 days when the is supposed to end, or tomorrow, right?
So today was 2 days to go. Tomorrow is 1 day. On 31st, we will put the extension thing.
Yeah, cool. 31st, let's post the extension. 9th, basically June, Sunday.
Okay. And after that, how do you want us to post a reminder? Like,
Maybe one reminder or two depends upon the way frequency that you are doing.
We have
Okay.
still, by the way, not posted in any forums, any outside forums, on any outside mailing list. I don't understand why.
About CFP,
Yes.
reminders as mail.
No communication is there on any other outside mailing list, on any other outside forums. No communication has ever been posted this year. Yes, Arvind.
So, I mean, do we have any updates on this community partners program?
Yeah, we'll come to that. So, if possible, let's use this extra 10 days to post on, other forums and other places that, we have extended. You still have a chance to submit something on those lines.
Okay.
Okay, fine. 31st, I'll do that.
So you will need to coordinate like also with the CFP team and also with the content team to do that. You don't need to do it yourself. Include the volunteers and distribute it to amongst everybody too, so that everybody can share it.
Also, some of the community groups you won't have access. So you have to talk to the admins of those groups and then make sure
Huh.
something goes there.
Yeah, talk to the admins. If not, if you're already part of it, then you can post to talk to the admins so that they don't block you. Obviously, do not spam anywhere, but at least post once.
Okay.
No communication has gone to, let's say, Python Ireland, the APAC, or I think APAC went to one communication. Cody posted in their channels. Then North America, Python user groups, and Python Malaysia and other. There's no communication in there. They don't know about it at all. Yes, Akshay.
Hey, just wanted to discuss, is it possible to maybe announce the CAP extension bit early, maybe tomorrow rather than Friday? Because after that, we also need to announce the mentorship call date and times. If you announce on 31st, the CFP extension, then we'll have just 1 day left for the mentorship call announcement.
There's
Everybody
one
be clear.
problem though. If
Mhm.
if you announce early, then the last minute submitters who would have submitted, they would not. They would
Yeah.
procrastinate more.
We can announce mentorship call like before also, like tomorrow also we can announce that okay, we are doing a mentorship call on this, and then we will follow up with
Mhm.
another couple of posts like the day before, and then an hour before or something.
Okay, that works then.
Okay. Okay, Arvind asked about community partners. Arvind, I think uh, this has not yet gone through in that way that we want. It is still in a ongoing process.
Okay. Got it.
So they are reaching out to a few communities. We have got 16 or something submissions on the form, and they are
Okay.
reaching out and trying to see how to go about it.
Understood. Yeah.
More discussions on this are on Zulip WG/community stream.
Also, how many communities are we expecting? Like, do we need I mean, like right now there are 16 communities have approached, but like, do we have any number on this?
Not really, like whatever. So till the point that all the tickets are sold, and that's all.
Okay.
I think ideally not more than 7 to 8 communities will anyway come up.
Okay. Yeah. Understood.
Okay, any other topic to discuss from anybody? Okay, then thank you all for joining the call, and we'll see you again next week. Have a good day. Good night.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
everyone.